Change control. Change control is written procedure which introduce how to changes occurred in control system. WHO Guidelines defines change control as a formal system by which qualified representatives of appropriate disciplines review proposed or actual changes that might affect the validated status of facilities, systems, equipment, or processes. Types of change control: 1. Temporary change control. 2. Permanent change control. Temporary change. Temporary change is planned deviation, departure from established process. It is allowed for one-time change and limited to a particular batch. Old system is back after complete, recommend period of change control. Permanent change. It is change which is initiated based upon CGMP with scientific justification or historical data of temporary changes. Changes is categorized into minor, major and critical change. Minor change, a change that may not have an impact upon the identity, quality, purity, strength, stability, safety and efficacy or physical characteristic of the product. Examples: 1. Change in SOP for addition, deletion. 2. Change in packing material. Major change, a change that may have an impact upon the identity, quality, purity, strength, stability, safety and efficacy or physical characteristic of the product. Examples: 1. Change in equipment. 2. Change in storage conditions. Critical change, a change that has a significant impact on identity, quality, purity, strength, stability, safety and efficacy or physical characteristic of the product. 1. Change in key raw material. 2. Change in manufacturing formula. Elements of change control. Part A. Change initiation. 1. Current, existing procedure. 2. Proposed change. 3. Reason, justification. 4. Supporting documents. Part B. Impact assessment and action plan. 1. Documents, system to be revised. 2. Comments from another department. 3. Pre-approval. 4. Action plan for proposed change. 5. Abstention of change control if required. Part C. Change control post recommendation. 1. Additional impact evaluation. 2. Post approval. Part D. Follow-up and closure of change control. 1. Post implementation and review of change control. 2. Closure comments and verification sign. 3. List of attachments. Documents to be evaluated during change control. 1. MFR MPR BMR BPR. 2. SOP, SPEC, STPRDS. 3. VMP SMF. Validation Protocol. 4. Equipment calibration, preventive maintenance, qualification. 5. Stability studies. 6. Risk assessment. 7. Drawings, layouts. 8. Technical agreement. 9. Product license application. 10. Product quality and training records. Change Control Committee. An important function of change control is fulfilled by the Change Control Committee. This permanent committee generally consists head of QA, manufacturing, QC, sales, RA and engineering. The task of committee is to evaluate changes, determine the measure required, coordinate measures for the department affected by the change and provide final authorization. Issuance of change control form. QA shall issue the change control record to the concerned department, as per requisition and shall assign change control number with sign and date for issuance. Also QA fill details of change control in their respective logbook. Change control numbering system. All change control shall be numbered as specific numbering system. Example: CCABXXYY ZZZ, where CC stands for change control. AB stands for initial of company name, XX stands for department code. QA, QC production, warehouse, engineering. YY stands for last digit of calendar year. ZZZ stands for serial number. Approval or rejection of change control. Change control form shall be approved or rejected within 30 days from its initiation date. In case if change control form is not approved or rejected within 30 days, proper justification has to be attached for the same. Closure of change control. Change control form shall be closed within 60 days from approval date. In case of change control form is not closed within 60 days, proper justification has to be attached for the same. Period of extension request is allowed 2 times with practical as well as logical reason. Flow diagram for change control. Initiation of change by initiating department. Issuance of change control form and number by QA person. Proposed change and justification by initiator. Review and impact assessment by initiating department. Categorization and pre-approval by QA person. Action plan for proposed change by initiating department. Additional impact evaluation and action plan by QA person, post-approval and recommendation by QA person, post-implementation by initiating department. Effectiveness verification of change by QA person, closure of change control by QA person. QMS and change control. Change control is backbone of QMS system. Any document of kappa, deviation, incident should be revised or prepared through change control system as a document evidence. As the saying goes, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. Planned deviation, GMP, nothing should be declared as a deviation that was planned beforehand. This is a change. This is temporary change or short-term change, a deviation as unplanned. It can be considered as unexpected until the time of discovery. Sources of change control: product change, change in key raw material, bill of material, process parameter, pack style, primary packing material, new formula, new product, change in specification, test method, stability change, change in batch size. System change, change in software, data collection, facilities change. Change in policies. Engineering change, change in equipment, utilities, modification of critical part, maintenance part. Document change, change in SOP, STP, artwork specification, BMR, BPR, MFR, MPR. Revision of site master file, quality manual, validation master file, schedules. Guidelines for change control system. 1. ICHQ 10 section 3.2.32. ICHQ 7 section 13.3. 21 CFR 211.1004. 21 CFR 211.1605. EU GMP Annexure 15.6. PIC document PI 006.